Time for tonight's inductions. We begin with the Real Salt Lake Griffins.
Cat coach for the team.
A 6'1" sophomore, number 55, JJ Apath-Gay. A 6'5" senior, number 15, Trey Evans. A 6'4" freshman, number 21, Junior Cathy. A 6'2" sophomore, number 32, JJ Mendequist. And a 6'10" senior, number 42, Lyman Simmons. This is the coaches for the Griffins are Justin Yamsod, Jason Mendequist, and Shane Hayden. And the head coach for Real Salt Lake is David Evans. And now here's the starting lineup for the Sunrise Christian Buffaloes. A 6'4" senior, number 1, Maro Little. A 6'2" senior, number 2, Layden Lucker. A 6'7" senior, number 5, Scotty Middleton. A 6'11" senior, number 13, Mathis Bazos. And a 6'9" senior, number 24, Alvar Atlason. Here's the coaches for the Buffaloes are Elha Emalahu, Spencer Dexter, and Braden Brucker. And the head coach for Sunrise Christian is Luke Barnwell. Ladies and gentlemen,
Sunrise Christian in their home grays and Real Salt Lake in their road blacks as we get ready for Game 2 of our doubleheader here tonight, the Friday night edition of the Heartland Hoops Classic. Lots of top-notch talent in this one, like Mike talked about at the start. And excited to see how this one transpires. We'll get to see both these teams again tomorrow night up in Grand Island at the Heartland Event Center for the big day. The tip won by Scotty Middleton, and here comes the Sunrise Christian Buffaloes. Layden Blocker will get things set up.
Layden Blocker is a very interesting story. So, grew up in Finland. So, if you look, his bios is from Finland.
Three there by Myro Little. But an offensive rebound for Matas Vazelis.
So, Blocker grew up in Finland. And just Army brat, right? Like, dad was in military, so born in Brooklyn. So that, you know, definitely, you know, nice player, really nice player, actually, for them.
Lyman Simmons gets that basket there. Into the corner, the three goes up for Little. Shot will not fall, though, and the rebound for RSL. And a deflection. Middleton, active hands, gets the deflection. Vazelis finally corrals it. Back out for Middleton for three. Scotty Middleton, he's a 6'7" senior heading off to a house. That's a good color combo for Scotty there, what he's wearing already.
Yeah, not quite scarlet, more maroon.
More maroon.
Yeah.
Good ball movement on the offensive rebound. The three goes down for JJ Apath-Gay. And a timeout for Coach Luke Barnwell. It's a quick 30-second
He's
timeout.
Not real happy with the effort right now.
So Joe Zhang going to check in for Coach Barnwell. It is interesting to watch. You know, I had a chance, again, we were setting up equipment, so I wasn't watching practice, but just hearing these coaches interact with their teams. Coach Barnwell Doesn't have to say a lot, but boy, when he gets after it, man, everybody snaps to attention.
Doesn't get after it too hard, though.
No.
Which is fun. Like I said in pregame, he has built a tremendous program at Sunrise. They are one of the top 5, 10 best programs in the country. They just are.
Yeah.
He's built that way, and year in, year out, they're always either at Dick's Nationals or I guess not called it Geico Nationals
Geico
now.
Yep.
But he's either built it, or they're either in it or in the conversation.
On the near side, that's Layden Blocker with it. Blocker down the left side. Zhang. And taken back out by Zhang. Blocker has it blocked. Good swat there from Junior Country.
Checking in for the Buffaloes, number 24,
Elmar Atlason back into the lineup.
So Elmar Atlason is an intriguing player. Has, I guess, if you will, mid-major interest right now. Going to play a lot this weekend. That's what Coach Barnwell told me the other day. Mid-major interest. Oh, there you go.
Layden Blocker beats the buzzer on the shot clock and banks it home for 3.
Allison has interest from the likes of Santa Barbara, San Diego, Furman, Sanford, Bradley. So a lot of mid-major stuff like that.
Real Salt Lake with a basketball. That's a Poth gang. Down to the block for Simmons and kicks it out. And there's the drive from Mandequit. And a double dribble. The defensive pressure on the far corner from Mattis Basilis. Our replay tonight powered by Data Video and Striv AV. Middleton, got away with that pass. Basilis comes down the lane, has it deflected, taken away. Active hands for the RSL defense. Mandequit across the timeline for Country. Mandequit steps back and through. Can't get it though. Basilis brings it up.
Basilis is clearly not your stereotypical post player, if you will. That's probably why he's going to play for G League Ignite and turn down Kentucky, Carolina, you just name it.
Right.
He's McDonald's All-American, also 5-star player. So one of the best, I guess, bigs in the country. You still call him bigs, but he's probably, not really a post,
right.
True post anymore.
Well, does anybody have an actual position anymore in basketball? It's like getting less and less.
Combo, guard, and
can you handle it really well or not quite as well?
Yeah.
Is your positions right now?
You probably go, I think it's guard, wing, or it's point guard, wing, and then I guess true post. There's still some teams that programs or players out there like that, but they're few and far between.
Three seconds on the shot clock, 2 seconds, and the
good.
hang from Mandequit.
That's just really good defense.
And the shot clock violation there.
2 shot clock violations early here. Sunrise defensively has come out with a ton of energy. They're not, they're switching kind of everything. Clearly had a scouting report here.
That's Middleton with it on the far wing.
Pass.
It was a tough one, but heads up. Quick hands there from Middleton. Got it thrown off the leg of Simmons. Mikael Brown, along with Joe Zhang, into the game for Sunrise. And in for RSL comes David Merriweather, 6'10 senior. David brings a little extra beef into that post area for RSL's defense.
Yeah, what toughness. Some ball movement there.
Basilis 3, that no good. Merriweather the rebound. So 8-5 here in the early going as we're just past halfway through the first period. Bringing it up, Trey Evans there for RSL, but his pass picked off. There comes Layden Blocker. with a stuff.
And Michael Brown, intriguing player, talented point guard. Probably the next big name to come out of Sunrise is Brown. It's probably the next. You know, he's getting some clock. He's clearly has great length. Obviously talented. Wouldn't be here if he wasn't. But he got to wait his turn a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's you when you talk about one of the top programs in the country, if he's at maybe a different kind of program, he's the man right now.
Yeah, as a freshman, he's probably getting a lot more run, yeah. Keeping him there is going to be
right.
A little bit of something, but again, don't see why not, right?
Myro Little checks into the lineup for Sunrise.
Sunrise, if you remember last year, and this Friday night game, it was super fun. Link Academy and them, and really good game, really competitive game. Grady Dick,
yeah,
starring for Kansas right now. Going to be a lottery pick probably.
We're going to say we knew him when.
I knew him when he was a freshman.
Yeah, you knew him way before most. But
we can talk about that for sure, but good parents and all that stuff.
This is Mikel Brown. As Merriweather has switched off on him, and David's like, I might want to change that. Good ball movement. Oh, can't get the shot out of it, though. Skip it back. There's the three.
Brown.
From Brown.
Nice shot. You need to get back instead of take a gamble on that. A lot of threes going up here.
Vazelis
Gosh,
on the run out. He's going to go 1-on-2 and just about got the finish.
He is skilled.
How about the Sunrise defense to get back on that one?
They will guard you. Like they don't. I don't think they have an option.
Yeah.
If they don't, they'll be sitting down next to Coach Barnwell. Quick story about Grady Dick. Nebraska was one of the first schools to ever offer him.
Really?
Yes. Like June of his going into his sophomore year. So after his freshman year, that June, Nebraska was one of the first to offer him a scholarship. Did not get him, but
no,
obviously
did not.
Did not work out. Yeah, but they were. I think they first, I guess, high major schools, I should say.
Near side, that's Country. Hands it off into the corner for Apotgang and back up. And a pickpocket. Myro Little, coast to coast, throws it down. Myro makes it a 5-point lead again for Sunrise. 13-8 with a minute to go in the opening stanza.
Wow.
Quick three.
They get shot. They're not afraid of possessions. Like
yeah, they'll take plenty of them.
They want
won't
as many possessions as possible, I think. Here come
Zhang hands it back to Vince Basalis.
Hey.
And baseline that got deflected by blocker. Before blocker.
That's good defense.
Knocks it away though.
Throw it to him.
Did he? Right back.
Should have passed it right away. He wanted it, and that would have been a run out for at least a layup, probably. Or an and-one opportunity.
And blocker going to get a couple of free throws. Merriweather picks up the foul, his first. It is the third on RSL.
Crowd's pretty good here again tonight. Not a bad crowd.
No.
Good group. Nice crowd.
It'll be fun to see. You know, we mentioned earlier tonight that our first matchup of tomorrow's games, a couple of Nebraska schools, not the biggest, but they're about the smallest. If you were playing 11-man football, they're about two of the smaller schools playing 11-man football. And they're probably the best maybe the best traveling crowds might be with those
Yeah,
two.
it'd
I
be
mean,
pretty
Central
good.
City and Freeman are going to bring they're going to bring some folks
for
to that 9:40 tip-off in the morning.
There's not
13 seconds to go. We got 9 on the shot clock, by the way. We never reset that. Still deflected. Now it's out of bounds.
Still should have reset. Possessions change. Actually, it doesn't matter now. Just put it to 0. But I don't think they're really.
Well, we got 4 officially on the shot clock
right
and
now.
7.4 on the game clock.
Whoever's in charge of that, push the button.
Yeah, I don't think RSL
That's not right.
was ready for that. They were not ready for 4 on the shot clock.
I guess did they never give the change?
I don't think they ever. I don't think Sunrise had it clean enough down here in their side, and then we got a deflection on the far side. I don't think it was a clean enough possession to get the reset. So now 3.2 for Blocker to work. He goes right to the rim. I'm not sure he got it off in time anyway, but that's a heck of an effort there from Lyndon Blocker. End to 1, Sunrise 14, RSL 8. We will come back for the second quarter of action. Right after this, you're watching the Heartland Hoops Classic on Striv TV.
He didn't complain about it, so.
A house divided against itself cannot stand.
But a new Jeep can stand up to anything. During the President's Day sales event at Tom Dinsdale CDJR, lease a 2022 Jeep Gladiator Sport S 4x4 for just $490 a month for 48 months. Or trust Honest Abe and buy a 2022 Jeep Compass Latitude front-wheel drive for just $469 a month with no money down.
Don't wait 7 years. Head to Tom Dinsdale CDJR today.
Eric Ogden and Mike Sauter back with you on Strive TV's coverage of the Heartland Hoops Classic at Hastings College tonight. Sunrise Christian Academy leading Real Salt Lake Academy 14-8 at the end of 1. And Mike, any numbers standing out to you?
Yeah, Sunrise. Well, both teams aren't shooting it great.
Right. I
Sunrise
saw a lot of
shooting
possessions.
36% right now from the field, 5 of 14. And RSL, I'll just abbreviate that, is 3 of 9 from the field. So 2 of 6 from 3. Not getting the ball inside. I think you got to maybe try and get the ball in the middle, kick it back out for the three-point shooters. Clearly, they're a three-point shooting team.
Right.
But you got to kind of try and find a way to get the ball in the middle of the floor.
Yep, the movement of it's got to be in and out a little more.
Got to get it.
Merriweather going to spot a 3 on the inbounds, and Blocker.
They're not bashful about shooting threes.
Nope. We were not quite Grinnell, but it's green light.
Oh, 2 good spacings. No better spacing.
Blocker back up for Little. Myro down the lane.
Nice.
Good block by Merriweather. Goes out of bounds, though.
Most of the time you get that call for a foul, probably. A little bump with the body, but good defense. Oof. Missed him a little early on that blob play.
4 on the shot clock. This will be the pop-up 3 from Atlason, and that missed everything. RSL's got it, and on the way they go.
Might have hit the rim.
Merriweather,
Traveled.
extra step as he corralled it. Well, boy, looking back there on the backside with Stephen Osai, he's like, just throw it up here, man. I can go get that.
Shuffled the puppies a little bit there.
The puppies?
His feet. Yeah. Never heard that before?
Not the puppies.
Come on.
I got to learn all the lingo. Sorry, Mike.
Come on.
Minute 15 gone here in the second quarter.
You're looking at me like I don't know what I'm talking about.
I know you know.
Big 3.
Mazelis can't find it, though, and Merriweather another rebound.
It's a clean shot. They're getting good looks. It's just not going in. Oh, watch out.
Merriweather into the corner, and blocker. Good hustle play to take it away.
Gosh, I like Leighton Blocker. This is the first time seeing him.
Zealous, man, that is a lot of elbow and knee coming at you, and somehow it still gets up there for the basket.
Skilled.
Gee. Mandequit shut out so far, right?
Yeah. Definitely defending him pretty well.
There's the in and out. Merriweather back up to the wing. The three from Evans is good. And a timeout for RSL. So they get exactly what we kind of talked about there, Mike. Into the post, got it out. It was a little slow to get up there, but the point is it got in and back out for the three-point basket.
That's exactly what they needed.
That was a good look at the three again. The data video replay powered by Striv AV.
Good things happen when the ball hits the middle of the lane.
Yep.
All the time. 9 times out of 10. Maybe not 9. Okay, let's go 6 out of 10. Still like those percentages. If you get the ball to the middle of the floor, it can spray out everywhere else.
Especially if you're willing passers on the outside.
Right.
That's the other thing I remember.
And he was late on the pass to the wing, and he still
and it was still good. That's how important it is to get the ball into the lane. That's what Mike says.
It depends on your philosophy, though. A lot of people defensively are no middle people. Don't let the ball get to the middle of the floor and push it to the baseline or the sidelines. Now, there's, again, different philosophies. It also is probably on matchups, too. But house defense is one.
Blocker hands it off for Bazilis.
He is talented.
Atlason, now Middleton. Scotty going to work. That's a really good defense straight up there by Osai. And Steven pulls down the rebound as well. Kept Middleton in front of him there.
Yeah.
Mandequit trying to get something going.
He's trying to create space with that little bump. Just the length that's really bothering him.
And Blocker takes it away.
Watch out.
The pass up for Myro Little. 18 to 11.
That, though. I would have liked him to challenge that. Probably a foul. Did you hear the foul?
I thought I heard a slap. That or somebody was clapping already.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
So 7-point lead for the Buffaloes of Sunrise Christian, taking on the Griffins of Real Salt Lake. Little comes down the lane, leaves it back. Bazelis leans into that one.
You know, when he gets bigger and he'll get stronger.
Right.
He's gonna be a guy.
Good finish there with a left hand for a Pathagang.
Michael Brown.
Back up the three from Middleton.
Sunrise in a little bit of a funk here.
Funk
I'd
shooting.
say that one dunk on that breakaway, but so far in this first half, neither team really shooting it well. There's one.
Back out Evans.
Oh.
Ooh. Now Blocker with a little trouble in the backcourt, trying to get it out of there, and it's taken away. And the layup for Osai.
Yeah. We're going to act like he didn't grab his leg.
Yeah. So now a three-point game.
He's talented.
Middleton drives, kicks, Blocker, good ball movement. Bazelis for three, and again.
Knocked that. Just haven't made a shot. He's wide open.
Right.
That's a guy you want taking that shot for sure. Just haven't shot it well. Neither team. Not a lot of fouls, though, so it's been a pretty clean game so far.
5 total fouls.
Not a lot of offense, though, either. Oh, calling that? Yeah.
6 total fouls.
He popped him a little bit.
Little called for the foul. That's his first. And the third on Sunrise. 3 also called against RSL. Junior County into the game for RSL. And the left foot
his left
slid
foot
just a
moved
little bit.
A little bit.
Yep.
Yes. Yep. Coach not arguing it. He saw it. Everyone saw it. He didn't agree though, but coach agreed.
No player has ever traveled on their own accord.
Right. A lot of dribbling out here. That's tough.
Michael Brown,
Probably
he
a
gets
foul.
all the way there, and he'll shoot a couple of free throws
he got
for the
bumped
effort.
a couple times before that, but it's tough. He's got the frame to get there, man.
Yep.
He really does. He's got the frame to get bigger, stronger. He probably will, obviously.
At the free throw line for Sunrise Christian, number 0, Michael Brown. Shooting 2 shots.
Brown's got, like, you just look at his frame. 1, he's long. 2, got big feet. He's definitely not done growing.
Oh, my. Yeah.
Which I think is extremely intriguing. Talking to Coach Barnwell earlier this week on the phone, I asked him, I said, hey, like, give me a couple guys that are going to be next, and he was the first one, he said.
Yep. Atlason back into the game. He replaces Michael Brown. 5-point Sunrise lead. They needed those points there. They were not necessarily stagnant on offense, but just the shots
1,
just
2, 2.
will not go down.
1, 2, 2, trying to speed him up a little bit, a little press. Haven't
And
shown that yet.
Mandequit can't get that to go. Still shut out is JJ right now. He drives, hangs again. That one finally goes
He
down.
used his body extremely well there. Took a little bump, finished with contact. That's what when you talk about, basketball jargon, finish with contact. Just took a pop to the nose too on that one. Mandequit from a Hawaii native.
Mazelis down the lane. What a finish there. A big size advantage there for Modest.
You're gonna remember you're gonna remember. Man, you remember that time we saw that kid play?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
13 in the gray uniform. That's the one.
yeah. When you're watching him on like Thursday night on TNT or something,
Yeah.
We're
going to get a timeout on the floor. I think we can take this one as well. 22-17 Sunrise Christian in the lead. And a timeout's a full timeout. We will step aside as well. We'll come back to Hastings in the Heartland Hoops Classic right after this.
A house divided against itself cannot stand.
But a new Jeep can stand up to anything. During the President's Day sales event at Tom Dinsdale CDJR, lease a 2022 Jeep Gladiator Sport S 4x4 for just $490 a month for 48 months. Or trust Honest Abe and buy a 2022 Jeep Compass Latitude front-wheel drive for just $469 a month with no money down.
Don't wait 7 years. Head to Tom Dinsdale CDJR today.
Back here in Hastings at the Heartland Hoops Classic. Game 2 of our doubleheader tonight. Bishop Walsh with a handy win over Chicago Prep Academy earlier tonight. We'll see both those teams tomorrow. Mike, you're intrigued with that Bishop Walsh Bellevue West matchup.
Yeah,
tomorrow
I
evening.
I think it's close, pretty close to about as toss-up as you get. Bishop Walsh has some size, but the guard play is.
Layden Blocker has it stuffed by Mandequit, and then we're going to get a foul on Blocker.
Yeah, WS has 3 good guards, really good guards. Josiah Dotzler headed to Creighton. Jaden Jackson, just a junior. Eldon Turner, just a junior. Those 3, I think, match up pretty well. It's just a matter of, Bellevue West not forcing shots, I think. Turn it over, obviously, too.
Right.
But the size thing is definitely going to be a question. WS has size, but not 6'8",
right.
6'9". Robbie Garcia's had a great year for them. Just a sophomore, nice. He'll stretch it out. He uses his body really well.
Some physical play down there in the
Gotta
paint
finish
area.
better, though. Oh, watch out.
Right back, though, and kick
Nice.
out. Atlason, Brown, back to Atlason.
Sunrise offensively, just spacing hasn't been there. Kind of just in each other's way a little bit. I don't know. Clearly, that's not the game plan. They're still leading.
10 on the shot clock.
Oh, man, nice spin.
The spin and the finish for Mikel Brown. Wow.
Salt Lake needs a bucket, I think, here. Oh, watch out for a travel.
Just about. Simmons kicks it out. Now a little floater down the lane from County. And now Brown's got it.
He's going to go for one here. No
Yep.
shot clock.
No shot
Maybe
clock.
not.
Yeah. Middleton kicks it back out. Atlason will fire. Good box out there by County. Now RSLs get one more chance. Mandequit
Oh, that's a travel.
bobbled it.
He lost it, caught it as he was still moving.
I agree. Well, maybe one more chance now for
Maybe get a shot
Sunrise.
off here.
Bazelis at the buzzer, just off the back. And the end of the first half. Some tough shooting, some good defense on both ends. And Sunrise Christian Academy leading Salt Lake 24-17 at the end of our first half. Stay with us. We'll have some halftime highlights. We'll do stats. And we will get you ready for the second half of action coming up in just a few minutes. From Hastings, the Heartland Hoops Classic. Thanks for joining us tonight on Striv TV.
A house divided against itself cannot stand.
But a new Jeep can stand up to anything. During the President's Day sales event at Tom Dinsdale CDJR, lease a 2022 Jeep Gladiator Sport S 4x4 for just $490 a month for 48 months. Or trust Honest Abe and buy a 2022 Jeep Compass Latitude front-wheel drive for just $469 a month with no money down.
Don't wait 7 years. Head to Tom Dinsdale CDJR today. house divided against itself cannot stand.
But a new Jeep can stand up to anything. During the President's Day sales event at Tom Dinsdale CDJR, lease a 2022 Jeep Gladiator Sport S 4x4 for just $490 a month for 48 months. Or trust Honest Abe and buy a 2022 Jeep Compass Latitude front-wheel drive for just $469 a month with no money down.
Don't wait 7 years. Head to Tom Dinsdale CDJR today.
Become a new Striv school. Join a community of educators and students. Get access to support, resources, and education. Your fans watch for free, and there's even a new revenue opportunity for your school. Contact sales at striv.tv to sign up your school to become a Striv school.
Welcome back to the Heartland Hoops Classic here in Hastings tonight, as Sunrise Christian is leading Real Salt Lake 24-17. We got some halftime numbers coming up here in just a minute. We want to see a quick replay, though, because we had a great finish there just a little while ago from Michael Brown that we got to see the data video replay powered by Striv AV. And Brown spinning in the lane. He had been taking some contact, and he got that one to go. The freshman with a ton of upside. It'll be a lot of fun to watch him develop over the next few years. Michael Brown with one of the top highlights there of the first half. Sunrise Christian, though, leading 24-17 as we get ready for the start of this second half. Just a few of the numbers right now. Modest Bazelis, sorry.
They're not great.
They're not great. There's not a lot of great numbers. 24-17 is an old school football score. It's not what we would have expected at halftime of this type of game.
I will say this. The one thing that is a little glaring is Real Salt Lake 0 for 0 from the free throw line. And they have not been to the free throw line. And 13 turnovers is a lot.
However,
yet you're only down 7.
You're only down 7 because you're shooting a better percentage at 37% than your opponent.
Versus 32%.
Sunrise 9 of 28 from
not
the
good.
field. That's 32%. And just 2 of 13 on threes in that first half.
Yeah, just not great. Not great.
J.J. Mandequit just 2 points in that first half. Got one finally to go. Finish with contact. 1 of 6 from the line.
He's getting shots. He's gotten a lot of close attempts. And you know what? He does use his body. When I say that, I mean, he's kind of strong and uses his chest or upper body to kind of get into his defender a little bit, but he gets himself a little separation. That's a nice jump shot. Just hasn't fallen for him yet tonight.
But you also get the distinct feeling that, Mike, that if somebody does get hot, this is going to be Sunrise by 12 or 15 in a real quick minute.
Yeah, it could.
Or Salt Lake's going to be back and they're going to have a 1 or 2 point lead. It's going to be Sunrise Christian basketball as we start this second half. Myro Little, Layden Blocker, Scotty Middleton, Modest Bazelis, and Almar Atlason for the Buffaloes. And for RSL, J.J. Apatgang, Trey Evans, Junior County, J.J. Mandequit, and Lyman Simmons.
Quick turnover. You got to convert this.
Trey Evans gets the basket at the other end. So again, maybe one team gets real hot right away.
Great way to start the first or second half. Can you get it string together multiple stops?
Middleton with the answer. Baseline, Mandequit. Good defense from Blocker that time. Little brings it up. Bazelis stuck in the lane. That's a really good defense there by Apatgang. JJ going to get the takeaway. Yep. Going to draw the foul. on Little.
The fouls are number 1, Hero Ritzel. His second personal foul, first team foul against the Buffaloes.
7-point Buffalo lead. And a turnover forced by the Buffalo defense. Mike, in that first half, how much the low scoring, was it due more to simply missed shots, or was both teams defended well? I felt like the defense was pretty decent.
Sunrise defensively, remember in the first quarter they were defending really well. But he's got to get one of these to go.
Mandequit still can't get it. No reach over the top and a finish there from Simmons.
I think a little bit. It was a little bit of both. I think the second quarter, Sunrise offensively, they were in each other's way. Spacing clearly wasn't great. They've spaced the floor a little better here.
Blocker finds a little extra space and able to roll that one in.
He's playing with some energy. Love that. Gave his teammates a look like, let's go. It's only a 7-point game. They got to defend in the post a little bit. Yeah.
Yep. Got the reach that time. Little got just enough arm.
Salt Lake knows they got a little bit of a matchup advantage in the post right now. It feels like they're going to it. Now, hopefully they can kick it out for an open three, and they've had open threes. They just haven't made them. Been tough.
Mandequit leaves it back. Simmons, he went hard, and Atlason went up there as well.
We almost had a poster out here.
Almost.
We would have been showing that replay if that would have went in.
Many, many times. We would have figured out how to do it more than once. You would have figured out how to do that more than once.
We would have gotten a replay if that would have went in. That hammer, he would have dunked that on his head, and that would have probably jumped up and hit my head on something. Maybe not. I'm trying to watch this game. I'm a little distracted right now. I got a big game in Nebraska tonight. Miller North and Gretna, and it's going down to the wire, so I'm trying to watch that one.
Mike is the master of multitasking.
I'm trying.
Which is actually task switching.
Yeah.
Mike.
It
goes quick. If you do it right.
It's a little harder than it looks.
They're going OT, aren't they?
Ryman Simmons, yeah, definitely looks like overtime. Miller North must not have gotten a shot off. It's all right.
Over and back there as Middleton got stuck in the lane, flipped it back, and Walker couldn't get to it. So another turnover for the Buffaloes. Only 4 points for Sunrise here in the first 2.5 minutes of the third quarter. Mandequit leaves it for Simmons underneath. Simmons has it stripped out of his hands. Vince Bacelis played tough in there. Boy, Simmons very easily could have ripped that thing straight up there too. With 4 on the shot clock, the quick three no good by Mandequit. Rebound though tipped out. JJ's got it again. Attacks. A lot of contact to the floor. Nothing called, and it will stay with RSL. Dangerous play there.
That
boy,
all the way up here. That
smacked
was
the elbow.
Or head.
And shaking that left elbow is Mandequit. Miro Little and Modest Bazelis back into the lineup for Sunrise Christian. Quick three from Apeth Gang, but a tip on the rebound, and Trey Evans going to the free throw line. Well, Coach Barnwell, I don't think our cameras caught it there, but Coach Barnwell had plenty of things to say to Vince Bacelis as he came off the sideline, and then we see the foul on the rebound, and Vince is right back to the scorer's bench, back into the game. Middleton will come to the bench. Evans with the second, and it's 28-24. Getting intriguing with 4:39 to go. Good finish there. And out of bounds there. And a turnover back to Sunrise.
Salt Lake hanging in this one still. Hanging in there, hanging in there.
Blocker.
Nice, Hezzy.
Drives, kicks, three, no. Bazelis out of bounds off Mattis.
He's acting like he didn't tip it. He tipped it.
Yeah.
This game has been a clunker. Just no one can make a shot. Plenty of offense. Shot clock hasn't been a problem.
Nope.
I mean, we're not like we're just sitting on the ball. Didn't expect that from either one of these either. But, man, we can't make a shot. Let's get some baskets. Oh.
Bazelis gets the block on defense there. And out of bounds off of Sunrise. We'll stay with RSL. Zhang there to take one away.
Good defense.
Bazelis, baseline, yes sir. Mattis, Belizis.
Yeah, when he caught that on the wing, that was
done. It was over.
Dunk. The minute he caught that on the wing, that was a dunk.
Ooh, forced shot there from Osai.
See if we can get a little separation here from Sunrise. Ooh, hey, yo.
Well, they've scored 4 straight, make it 6 straight as Blocker throws that one down. Back-to-back dunks for the Buffaloes.
Hey, I've seen that dunk and that kind of swing be called a technical foul multiple times this year, and that definitely would have. I'm glad they're just kind of letting them have fun out here and not taking it too serious.
Merriweather stuck on the block. Good defense by Zhang. Tough look from Merriweather
getting away
that time.
from him here. Need to stop.
Here comes that run we were talking about.
Yeah.
And a foul before, or as the shot was going up on Evans. Gets called for that one.
Defense fueling offense here.
Yep.
This is exactly what's happened. We've gotten a couple turnovers, 3 in a row.
Full timeout taken here by RSL. And we will step aside as well. We will come back to Hastings right after this. You're watching the Heartland Hoops Classic on Striv TV.
A house divided against itself cannot stand.
But a new Jeep can stand up to anything. During the President's Day sales event at Tom Dinsdale CDJR, lease a 2022 Jeep Gladiator Sport S 4x4 for just $490 a month for 48 months. Or trust Honest Abe and buy a 2022 Jeep Compass Latitude front-wheel drive for just $469 a month with no money down.
Don't wait 7 years. Head to Tom Dinsdale CDJR today.
Download the new and improved Striv mobile app for your iOS device. Never miss an event. Get updates, scores, and notifications direct to your iOS device. Download the new and improved Striv iOS app today.
Heartland Hoops Classic on Striv TV. Thank you to Dinsdale Automotive here in Hastings, our sponsor on the broadcast tonight. Advertising opportunities every year when we do this, and in a variety of ways. Sometimes it's a corner graphic, sometimes it's on the page that you're looking at right now. Only way to watch it?
I'm not looking.
Well, you're not watching. You'd email me like, hey, can I watch it anyway? How do I do that?
How do I figure it out?
How do I figure this out? Click the play button, Mike. That's it, man. Pay your $10, pay your $15, click the play button. That's it. Miro Little at the free throw line for one more shot. This is,
like I said, Sunrise using their defense to spark the offense after a really tough first half shooting.
Right. And what was this is that's 7 in a row there for Sunrise. It was 28-24.
Yeah.
And it's been 7 quick ones.
Oh, that's a nice. Just slow down.
Just slow down and finish it there from Evans, and then
slow
he
down.
Gets the.
Got sped. There, Sunrise clearly has them sped up right now.
Yep.
And just slow down.
Second personal foul, second team foul. It's Will Salt Lake.
Zhang on the far side now for Little. Back to Vazelis, and he has it knocked free off the foot of Merriweather.
He got too cute with the ball there. Oh.
Apatgang pops a 3.
Listen, they are not afraid to
Nope.
get shots up. That is for
The
sure.
green light is never not on.
No, yeah, it's a constant.
And that was dribbled out of bounds by Vazelis.
Wasn't a great pass. Not a clean catch either.
Also in for the Buffaloes, number 5, Scotty Middleton.
Minute 50 to go here in this third quarter. 3 on the run out. Nice shot there for Liam Daco Green.
He was hiding in that corner, and Sunrise lost him. He was there. It's a substitution. He found that corner quick. Skip. One more. Nope.
And Middleton
move.
with a
Gosh,
stop
he's
and
good.
pop.
He's going to be pretty good for the Buckeyes, I think. I think he'll be just fine.
I'm waiting, Mike, I'm waiting for when we can get the Heartland Hoops Classic alumni game going.
Yeah, that would be
fun.
Could probably make one of those up. That'd be pretty fun.
Going to get a foul on the floor here as they went for the lob for Merriweather.
My question is, would you have any instinct? You would. You would.
Yeah.
You would. Remember the Omaha Central team? Was it
Oh,
the
yeah.
first one that beat, like the beat Oak Hill? That was fantastic. That was a fantastic game environment. And that was when, okay. That was, I think, when people in Nebraska finally realized, oh, hey, maybe, one, this team's pretty good, and 2, we can probably compete on a national level a little bit. Yeah, not all the time. Wow.
Against the Griffins.
Here comes Mikel Brown. Can't get it with the left hand that time. And shot clock and game clock within tenths of a second of each other, so essentially the final possession here for RSL in the third quarter. Merriweather into the corner. A pull-up, contested long 2, no good from Daco Green, and that's how we end the third quarter. Sunrise gets a little push there in the middle of that period. They'll take a 10-point lead heading into the fourth quarter. Stick with us here on Striv TV's coverage of the Heartland Hoops Classic.
A house divided against itself cannot stand.
But a new Jeep can stand up to anything. During the President's Day sales event at Tom Dinsdale CDJR, lease a 2022 Jeep Gladiator Sport S 4x4 for just $490 a month for 48 months. Or trust Honest Abe and buy a 2022 Jeep Compass Latitude front-wheel drive for just $469 a month with no money down.
Don't wait 7 years. Head to Tom Dinsdale CDJR today.
Download the new and improved Striv mobile app for your iOS device. Never miss an event. Get updates, scores, and notifications direct to your iOS device. Download the new and improved Striv iOS app today.
8 minutes to go in this one, 37-27. Sunrise in the lead, and it's a 10-point lead, and it feels like, Mike, Sunrise very much in control of the game, but they're not running away by any stretch of the imagination.
No, yeah, again, shooting. They've not really improved from
still. Second, they took 8 shots in that quarter, did Sunrise.
Yeah, well, okay, they
were 6 of 8 in that quarter.
They shot 75% in the quarter. Yes, for
they
the
had
game,
4 dunks.
For the game, they're now 41%, which is clearly better. And man, 6 more turnovers. They forced 6 more Salt Lake turnovers, which, there we go. Gosh, you need to get one down. Can't get one down.
Mandequit still stuck there on 2 points for J.J. Mandequit in the game. Bazelis finally gets a good finish to go there.
Yeah. Need to get going a little bit. 5 of 11. I guess that's pretty good. We'll take that. He's 5 of 11. Defensively,
defense there. That was tough from Blocker in that post against Mandequit.
Mandequit just 1 of 11. 12.
Wow.
Didn't see that one coming.
Blocker has been, he might be player of the game just on defense. Now Mandequit gets the run out. 4 points now for J.J. Mandequit in the game.
2 of 13, yeah. Not a lot of fouls again, so been pretty good, pretty clean.
Still not a free throw attempt for Salt Lake in the game.
Oh,
baseline.
My goodness.
That is a meeting high above the rim.
That was
data video replay powered by Striv AV. Let's check this one out again.
The pass was excellent. And Buzelis almost put him on a poster. Pass was great.
Yeah.
Scotty Middleton found him, and that was almost. Got to give Salt Lake credit here, though. Like, they're playing really tough. We're talking the number 5 team in the nation.
Right. And hanging there. Down 11, 6:20 to go. Can't happen all at once, but it does need to start chipping away a little bit if you're RSL. App gang, great defense. Wow, what defense. That time from Mikel Brown, who goes for the lob or Blocker does. Has it deflected back. Now, Bazelis.
That's a tough shot, too.
Oh, tipping a steal. Here we go. The slam home again from Layden Blocker. Timeout, RSL. Blocker gets it to go. We're going to look at that one more time. Blocker with a steal, the finish. So good, we want to rewind it back even. That's how fast it was. That's just how fast these things happen. The Heartland Hoops Classic, the data video replay powered by Striv AV.
Yeah.
This event, I think 16 years now of the Heartland Hoops Classic, Mike, and it's been a fun event. Tino and Aaron Martinez put this thing together, and every year it kind of takes on a little different form. 2 games on Friday night this year.
This is the first time that they've had this many out-of-state teams.
Right, 4 teams from out of state, matchups that you wouldn't normally see unless you put them together. And it's not a tournament. It's not quite an exhibition because it does count, especially for the Nebraska teams. It very much counts for playoff points, stuff like that. The national teams, they're still
lob there.
Very much talking about positioning for the NIBC if you're part of that. And it just kind of takes on, it's been fun to see it kind of evolve over the years from kind of where it started to what it is now.
Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, I remember in the first time they brought Oak Hill, I was like, oh man, oh my gosh.
That's Carmelo's team.
Yeah, it was amazing. So, which credit to them, and now it's just evolved, right? Like Oak Hill was here, last year, 2 years ago? I can't remember.
Yeah. Then they do start to run together a little bit.
It's I've had Wasatch Academy here.
Well, last year on Friday night we had 1 versus 2. We had Sunrise and Link.
Sunrise in a tiny high school gym.
Right.
They're used to playing a little bit in those environments, but it was a pretty small gym.
RSL with a zone look now, down 13.
Trying to slow it down a little bit, I think.
Middleton gets in the corner, splashes home the 3.
Yeesh. Yeah, feels like it's getting away here. That might have just been the dagger right there. And Middleton's played a fantastic game.
And how about this run? It's like 18 or 19 to 7. Yeah. 19 to 7 right now.
It's 28, right?
Well, it was 28-24.
Oh yeah.
Now it's 47-31.
He loves that little floater, doesn't he?
Yep.
Keeps the ball alive, keeps his dribble alive. Just hasn't had the shot fall. You can tell he's a talented guy. The shot just hasn't fallen.
Right. Yep. This is the freshman, Mikkel Brown, with it. 15 on the shot clock. Atlason, good one more pass into the corner. The 3 falls in for Layden Blocker. Great example of the one more pass. Gets you that open shot. Blocker knocks it down. 3 on the near side for Daco Green. Apatgang pulls down the rebound. Left the putback short, though. Atlason with a rebound. And Bazelis stuffs that one home. Brought it back and stuffed it down. We might see that again. I'm just saying, we might see that again. Daco Green up top for Mandequit. Along the baseline, that's out of bounds off of Mikkel Brown. And let's take a look at that last dunk. Brought to you by Data Video and Striv AV. The pass, the kick, and down the lane, Bazelis brings it back and down. 3:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. And a 21-point Sunrise lead. Evans in the lane. Lost his footing right as he was about to catch that. And then a 3 up top is banked in by Stephen Osai. Yeah. And the officials are going to let Trey Evans get get looked at. Are they?
Yeah, he's taking a couple big falls tonight, I think. Plays hard. They
Are we
play
going to take a
hard.
timeout? Nope. No, we're good. Just the officials did stop as Evans kind of came out of his shoe a little bit, and it kind of jarred his back maybe a little bit, but he's okay, still in the game. .302 to go, fourth quarter. Middleton, future Buckeye, spots up the long two. Bazelis, how do you hang and still grab a ball that has bounced like 3 feet off the ground and make it look graceful?
You're a lot more athletic than me or you. That's how that happened. This thing got to 20 quick.
Right?
I feel like it got to 20 real quick.
28-24 in the third quarter is where we were at.
Like 6 minutes left in the third quarter.
Well, there was like 3 straight dunks for Sunrise, and then
that
it just blew open after that.
Tough shot. Lefty, too.
Wow.
Hey.
Michael Brown.
It's going to be good.
Yep.
And the lefty shot is a little different.
Write that down. I knew a coach that called being left-handed when he played sports. Being left-handed was the gift of God. Simmons kicks it out. Baseline drive. Osai throws that in.
That was fun.
Middleton back out to Brown, back to Middleton. And the dribble knocked out of bounds by County.
Yeah, we're gonna see some reserves in the game now.
Yep.
I think. Which something Coach Barnwell did tell me that. He said he wanted to get some guys some time this weekend and use it as a developmental kind of thing, and kind of worked out that way tonight.
Joe Zhang in there. Jamison Young, Mick Ivanauskas.
Salt Lake hung around for a while, though.
Sure did. And On Batka.
Say that again.
On Batka.
Huh. Caught it at the top. It wasn't clean.
Yep.
It wasn't clean follow through.
Minute 25 to go in this one. Full slate of games tomorrow. We'll start it up at 9:40.
Ooh.
And a reminder that if you are looking to buy at least one game tomorrow, buy all 7 of them for the $15. You can't go anywhere, Mike, and get entertainment for $15. I'm not saying that will be that entertaining, but the basketball will be.
The first one will be competitive. I know that.
It's going to be
I'm
fun
not
to
going to
watch.
say it's going to be good. It'll be competitive. There's a difference.
There is a difference.
I'm not sure Freeman is. I've seen them play twice this year. I love Coach McLaughlin.
Yep.
A great dude. Love their kids. They're awesome. Not saying that. Just the style isn't for me.
The style is, and it's very contrasting styles, right?
Yes.
Freeman will slow it way down. Central City will try to push as much as they can. But really good athletes on both sides for the class size that they are. Going to send Stephen Osai to the free throw line here for RSL with 44 seconds left in this one.
Reminder, we will have a player of the game after this.
We will.
Pretty sure I know who that is. Did we decide?
I thought you
we
did.
Decided. He was number 2, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Layden Blocker. Heck of a game in this one.
Yeah, I thought he played really well. I might ask him. You know what? I'm gonna talk about the game, but I'm probably not gonna talk about the game. I got one question I really want to ask him. Oh, he got
Zhang,
it.
and you know it doesn't happen often when the bench pops up in celebration. We get a tip at the other end. That will not go, and now the final 10 seconds of this one. Sunrise Christian going to take the win over Real Salt Lake Academy 60-38 when it's all said and done. Well played by these two teams. RSL did a nice job hanging around for a long time, but a nice, really good run. Really good run there, third quarter, about a 10, 12-point run. Pushed the lead quick. Remember, this game at one point in the third quarter was 28-24 in favor of Sunrise, and they pushed it and blew things open with the efficiency there in the second half. Mike Sauter's going to be on the floor here in just a few minutes with our player of the game, Layden Blocker. Brought to you by Dinsdale Automotive here in Hastings, a proud sponsor of tonight's activities. And we've got more action coming up for you tomorrow. Of course, we start at 9:40 a.m. with Freeman and Central City. You'll see Platteview and Grand Island. Wahoo taking on North Platte. That's a two-class jump for Wahoo in that ball game. Then we'll see Grand Island Central Catholic taking on Gordon Rushville. We'll have a little bit of break, and then we'll get Bell West and Bishop Walsh. We'll get West Side from Omaha playing as well. And then our nightcap, Chicago Prep taking on the Sunrise Christian Buffaloes. Winners tonight, 60-38 over RSL. And again, Mike going to be down courtside with Layden Blocker here in just a little bit. And might talk to Coach Barnwell as well. Like we got picture time real quick. So want to say a big thank you to our production crew tonight while we got just a minute. Rambo, our director, if you've seen a camera switch, it's been Rambo telling the cameras what to shoot and when to go to it. Ryan Smith, Trenton Turek, our camera people up top. Mason Heinrichs down low. Bridger Cruz, he's our gopher tonight. Damon Bennett's been our producer. Hoosier Ladhoff on replay. I'm Eric Allgood. Mike Sauter's down there on the floor. As soon as we get word to Mike, we'll go down there, and as soon as Mike's ready, we will talk with cue up Mike, and we'll let him talk with Coach Barnwell. And I don't know if we can get a cue for him, but Mike and Coach, I'm ready when you are. Cue Mike.
Coach, I want 60-38. It's a win. Win's a win. But you probably would have liked to shoot it a little better.
Yeah, I felt like maybe with the exception of maybe like 4 or 5 shots, I thought we took great shots over and over and over and over and over and over. We just couldn't buy a bucket. And you know what? Layden shot it well tonight, and we kind of needed him to kind of get some shots. So hopefully that gets him going a little bit to finish the year off. And shoot, that's sometimes you got to guard hard and win.
Yeah, and was that the message at half? Because you guys came out, applied a little more pressure. You got 3 quick turnovers. It was a 4-point game, about 6 minutes left. You got, again, 3 turnovers in a row that were run outs, and your defense created offense.
Yeah, that was the goal the whole day. We knew that, like, Coach Evans does a great job, and like they execute, and like we knew if we let them run their stuff, like it was gonna be tough for us because they shoot it well as a team. And so we said no threes, and then we said pressure. And once we kind of got settled in, and we could actually, like, for some reason that ball must have had Vaseline on it tonight. We couldn't grab it for some reason, but once we kind of got that going, it really sparked us.
Your defensive effort tonight was tremendous, so congratulations.
I thought we played really hard. Sometimes it just didn't, this ball didn't go in, and sometimes we just get the ball, but proud of the guys.
Yeah, sometimes the ball doesn't fall in, but defensively you guys did a really good job on J.J. Maniquay, who was their kind of star coming into the game, and he only made a couple field goals.
Yeah, Layden, he's one of the best on-ball defenders we've ever had, and he got a 1 on-ball charge on him, and probably could have had 2 or 3 more because he just slid his feet and kept him in front. And he battled. He was great defensively.
Speaking of him, he's our player of the game, and we're going to talk to him real quick. So congrats, Coach. We'll see you tomorrow. Yep. All right, Layden, you were named our player of the game, so that's why you're standing here. Defensively, your effort was tremendous tonight on their best player.
Coming to the game, Coach Luke told us, just to pressure them, get them out their comfort zone because, they don't like pressure. So I just took that to heart and just, when I get in that defensive mode, it's really over.
Took a charge, probably would have liked to have a couple more, right, with the elbow kind of flying a little bit.
Yes, sir.
I do have a question for you. So the Finland thing, like you grew up in Finland, no? Wrong person, sorry, my bad. You're all right. All right, congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah. My bad, dude. My bad.
And that's how you end the interview for Mike. Thanks, Mike. We want to say again thank you to everyone who tuned in tonight. We hope you can join us tomorrow for day 2 of the Heartland Hoops Classic. It was fun tonight to see these athletes shine on a fun stage. Hastings College, Lynn Farrell Arena, a fantastic venue for these kind of games tonight. And we are looking forward to tomorrow at the Heartland Event Center in Grand Island. 9:40, our first tip-off, and we will see Freeman and Central City, and we will roll from there. So, for Ryan, for Trenton, for Bridger, for Damon, for Hoosier, for Mike and Rambo, my name is Eric. We say good night from Hastings.
A house divided against itself cannot stand.
But a new Jeep can